So just get started, lengthen your arms forward. If your shoulders are just needing a little extra TLC, take them back, settle yourself down, forehead to the earth, find some deep breaths. And if you're just arriving from being somewhere else chaotic, feel free to take some exhale out of the mouth breaths. That'll help you let go of some heat, let go of some angst. And try to deepen your breath, just getting a fuller quality of breath in and out of your nose. Filling up to the top, letting go completely with the exhale. Taking the breath in and expanding the body, the belly forward, the side body is wide, and just letting it all go with your exhale. Take one more big full deep breath in through your nose, this time filling up and then holding for 4, 3, open mouth exhale, and 2, and 1, sigh it out. Nice, friends, bring your palms by your shoulders, inhale, tabletop pose. And take your time to get there. Make sure your spine is long and neutral. Squeeze the navel in so you imagine a little corset if you'd like, shoulders over the wrists. Find some cats and cows. Inhale, open the heart, dipping the belly down. Notice if your shoulders feel scrunched, press the earth away, elevating the armpits up. And on your exhale, round your spine towards the sky, chin in towards your chest, crown of head towards the ground. Just find that fluid, undulating motion with your breath and through the spine. Spread your fingers wide. Feel free to incorporate your toes, tucking them as you inhale, untucking them as you exhale, shins to the mat. Just 2 more cycles of breath. Fill up, shoulders soft from the ears. And then exhale, round, just press through your shins, your palms, tuck your chin, really squeeze the shoulders and the spine to the sky. Then come to your neutral spine, back to all fours, quadruped. Root down into your left palm, inhale, sweep your right arm up towards the sky. If you have any shoulder pain, you might just hold it out kind of parallel to the ground, but whatever feels right. And then spread the needle, take that exhale breath to swoop down, bringing your right shoulder and ear to the mat. Just nestling down, getting a little shoulder love right here. And your left palm can stay. You can take it forward to the top of your mat. Maybe rest it on your low back. Just noticing if you can breathe through your nose. If you can, Ujjayi, breath in and out of your nose. And if not, it's fine. Take those breaths using an open mouth. And then gently bringing your left palm right back by your shoulder. Press down, inhale, sweep your right arm up towards the sky or just parallel wherever you're at with that range of motion. And then exhale, bring your right palm planted under your shoulder. Inhale, other side, left arm opens up. Exhale, thread the needle, swoop underneath you, lower your left shoulder and ear to the mat. Doing what you will with your right palm, finding your breath. Bring your right palm back by your shoulder. Inhale your left palm up and out. And then exhale, plant your palm under your shoulder. Nice. So tucking your toes, find hovered knees, tabletop. Just hover your knees an inch or 2 above the ground. And then notice if your armpits are sinking down, you still want to press up and away so that your armpits have space, the little rounded cavities, and that your spine is long and neutral. And from here, starting with the right foot, then the left foot, step back to a plank. So just step and step. Now set up a nice, strong, solid plank, heels high over the toes, wrists drawing back towards the toes so you can feel the core really light up. And then we're just going to start right foot, left foot, back to your hovered knees, tabletop. And then just balance there, knees about an inch or 2 off the ground, long spine. So here we go, step back to plank, right foot, left foot, and then hovered knees, right foot, left foot. And we're just going to kind of march it out, back to plank, and back to hovered knees. So you can breathe in as you step back to your plank, then use that exhale, a little bit of a core squeeze as you come into that hovered knees tabletop. Breathing to get long and exhaling as you squeeze. Really press your thumbs and index fingers into the mat. You're taking the pressure off the wrists as far as the outer wrists, which are very delicate. Let's just do 4 more. Breathe. 3 more. And take it long. Last 2. Breathe. Last 1. Stepping it back and then stepping it to your hovered knees and hold hovered knees for 4, 3, down dog in 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Whew. Pedal it out. Maybe widen or lengthen your stance. Make sure your palms are shoulder width apart, really spreading your fingers wide. Nod your head a little bit. Nice. Friends, come into some stillness for your down dog. Now soften your knees, look forward, take a breath in. And ragdoll pose, breath out, walk forward, feet hips width, fold in half. Any sort of binds here work well. And maybe you just grab your elbow creases, or maybe you grab your elbow creases behind your hips, whatever feels good. Nod your head, no, and yes. And starting to find straighter legs, just slightly waking up the hamstrings. And release your palms to the earth, feet or hips width, bent knees, rounded spine, inhale, slowly rise up. Let this be slower than you normally maybe would, because we really want to take our time. Stack 1 vertebrae at a time. And then slowly breathe as you draw your forehead, your gaze forward. Nice. Take a breath in, reach your arms overhead, mountain pose, Tadasana. Nice, steeple grip at the top. Just let that breath go. Find a natural cycle of breath. Fire up your quadriceps, lift your knees. Big breath in. And a little hot half moon to your right as you exhale. Just hinge at the hip crease. So you're staying long in your obliques, both sides. And reach through the fingertips. Make sure your shoulders stay stacked on top rather than the top one hinging you forward. Nice. Inhale, rise up through center. And now exhale, other side. Again, keeping your top shoulder back. We want to keep it off the ear, so a little space. Just reach through the fingertips, still squeezing and activating the quads. Nice. Inhale through center. And exhale, just fold in half. Maybe you keep that steeple grip as you fold. Release it at the bottom, shake it out. Nice. Halfway lift, breath in. Nice long spine. Soft knees. Chin slightly tucked so you can reach through the crown. Take 1 more breath in. And high plank breath out, plant your palms and step your feet back. Fingers again, spread wide. Knees, nothing about the knees. They're activated. Fire them up, activate your quads. Now take your right knee and just gently walk it, squeeze it to your arm, step it back, and left side, bring the knee to your arm, step it back. Just go side to side. Maybe you tap the arm gently. Maybe you just get somewhere in between. Wherever you're at, keep the core tight, navel to spine, and shoulders stay over your wrists. Hips, we want to make them nice and in line with the shoulders rather than sagging or bopping them up like a down dog. Last 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog, in 1, downward facing dog. Nice stretch for the back. Take a big breath in and open mouth, sigh it out. Nice. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, copper float to the top of your mat space. Halfway lift, inhale. Then forward fold, release. Inhale to the top, Tadasana, steeple grip. Interlace your fingers, release the thumb and index. And exhale to the right, a little stretch. Keep your heart open. Inhale through center. Exhale, other side. Inhale through center, get tall. And exhale, fold in half, maybe keeping your steeple grip all the way to the bottom. Halfway lift, inhale. And on your exhale, it's your vinyasa transition, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. You can always stay in your plank, or you can bring your knees down if you'd like. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, friends. Inhale, soften your knees and look forward. Exhale, walk, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in, and forward fold, release. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana, booty down. Arms can reach up, or you can keep them at heart or even at your hips. Want to take the pelvic floor, imagine a little soup bowl, and the bottom round of that bowl, just dip it to the earth, sit back, squeeze your spine in, and note your belly in. And notice if your spine's rounding, we want to keep it nice, heart open, nice and straight. Nice, let's just squeeze the butt up and down 1 inch right here. Make the movement come from the hips rather than the knees. You want to keep the knees pretty much still. You can even touch them to just give a check-in. Squeeze the butt. Up and down, up and down. Really make little tight fists with the butt cheeks. I've been saying that a lot lately, but I mean it. You can feel it squeeze. Just 4, 3, 2, sit low in 1 and hold and breathe. Big breath in. Standing mountain, hands by side, breath out. Woo, nice. Go ahead and lift your left leg up. Just give it a little squeeze and step it back to warrior 1. So your back heel's down, toes about 45 degrees, front knee forward, left hip forward so you've got level hips. Arms to the sky, breath in. Arms to the ground, breath out, Chaturanga Dandasana. Step it back, move through your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yeah. Awesome. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Inner thighs squeeze. Even if they're apart, press the outer edges and the inner arches into the ground. Find that 1 inch pulse right here. Squeeze your butt. Nice little tight fists in the butt cheeks. Sit down and back. Make sure your belly's pulling back to your spine. Just snap it and squeeze it tight. Nice. Squeezing and squeezing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Sit low and hold it low right here. Hold, sit back and space a little bit more. Breath in. And exhale, standing mountain, arms by your side. This time lifting the right knee up, level hips, breath in. And step it back, warrior 1, breath out. Feet are hips a distance apart, but you can take it in if you need. Pull the right hip forward so you've got nice level hips together. Hug the inner thighs. Reach your arms to the sky. Take a breath in. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. Plant your palms, step it back. Move through your transitional vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, friends, amazing work. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. And fold to release. Maybe grabbing 1 set of heavy weights for bicep curls. Bring them into your palms, whatever size you might want. Nice. So we're rising up to chair. Sit down and back, squeeze your butt. Nice. Okay, you can let the arms hang by your side. Suitcase squat, shoulders down your back. Take your feet hips a distance apart for this. You're gonna take it down and then rise up. Lower and lift. Squat it low, press up and rise. Maybe you spread your toes a little bit wider on the mat. Press the little toe down, and then the toe next to it, and the middle toe, all the way, big toe pressing down. So you've got engagement of outer and inner sides of your legs. So the lateral's working. And sit down and back with your booty, checking in with your knees, that your knees, again, aren't shifting forward as you squat. Keep them stacked over the ankle. Make the butt do the work by going back and lifting. And notice at the bottom as you go that your spine's long, that it's not hunched over. Keep it long, press. Nice. 8, 7, 6, just 5. Now you could always level this up at home if you wanted, adding on more weight. 4, 3, you could always add a heel raise at home if you wanted. 2, hands to heart, and 1, stand it up. Nice. Take your left foot up, lift the knee, breath in. Warrior 1, breath out. So set up that same warrior 1, that 45-degree back heel presses down, hips forward. Bring your palms forward, shoulders down your back, breath in. and a bicep curl, breath out. Breathe and exhale, breathe, exhale. Use your muscle to lift. Pump the brakes as you lower. Make sure you're hugging your inner thighs. That way you're not opening up the hips so much. You want to keep closed hips right here, both forward. Navel to spine so you can feel your core do some work. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3. Just to find that 90-degree bend in 1, that little 90-degree arms, just gonna pulse it in and out about 1 inch. Keep pulling your left hip forward, shoulders down your back, and press your right foot into the ground so you can feel your right glute light up. Little squeeze with the shoulder blades, the rhomboids from the shoulder blades to the spine. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1, hands to your heart. Step forward into your chair. Take your time, land your feet, get all situated. Nice. Now make sure your feet are hips width distance apart. We've got suitcase squats round 2, shoulders down your back. Take it low and lift, low and lift. All that talk about heel raises, let's add those on. As you rise, press into your toes, lift your heels, and then melt the heels back. Squeeze and drop, squeeze and lower softly rather than just drop. You got it. Same thing. Make sure the knees are pretty much stable and the booty is lowering back and forward. You got it. Shoulders down the back. The slightest tuck of your chin if you feel like your neck is darting up. Last 8, 7, 6, just 5, and 4, last 3, and 2, hold it up, heels up right here, just the smallest little bounce up and down into the toes, activate your calves for 4, 3, 2, heels down on 1, nice. Hands to your heart, inhale, lift your right knee up, exhale, warrior 1, step it back. Back heel pivots down, press it into the mat, right hip forward. Arms by your side, shoulders down your back, take a breath in. Bicep curl, breath out. Lengthen and squeeze. Weights facing forward and then facing your shoulders as you exhale and lift. Check your front knee that it's tracking forward over your toes, but that you can see your big toe and the second toe. Hug your inner thighs, pull your right hip forward in line with the left one. Nice. Should feel your core working here. So peel the belly back and up along the spine. We've got 8, 7, press your back heel down, 6, 5, 4, squeezing the shoulders together and down, 3, 2, find that 90-degree hold on 1. 90 degrees, shoulders or elbows rather, are in at your torso. Forward and back, 1 inch. Feel that little squeeze in the muscles between the spine and the shoulder blades. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Whoo, hands to your heart. Step forward into your chair, friends. You got it. Feet hips width distance apart. We're just gonna squat pulse now. Take it low. If you have the weights, press them at your heart. Take your elbows wide. Make sure that your spine isn't rounding forward. Keep it long. Make sure the work's coming from the booty, not your knees. Press into your heels for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, sit low in 1, sit low, sit low, sit low. If you have weights, take them to your side, gently place them down. Yes, breath in. Exhale, rise up to standing. Whoo, that made the quads do some work, yeah? They did for me, awesome. Okay, let's get a little cardio in our lives. Start to get that jump rope. You can take it slow and easy, and you know you can go, you can level up, you can get really crazy. And maybe you press off your toes, heels are lifted, start to lift the knees, do some work there. Make the arms work intentionally. Whew. Yes. We're gonna take this just into our high knees in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start to lift those knees. Whew. So again, you can take it slow, march it out, or make it go fast. Press off your toes. Yes. Whew. Now you can face the side of your mat or whatever long space you might have. And 4 more. And we're going to travel in 3, 2, and 1. Face the side of your mat and find your mountain climbers. Step it out and in and travel front and back on the mat. Go forward, take it back. Your heels maybe don't even touch the ground at all for this. You're just pressing off the toes. A lot of ankle work, shin work, and that all goes to protect your knees. Building up that strength. Travel your distance forward and back. Nice. And go forward one more time. And then we're going to meet at the back of the mat. From the back of your mat, just march it out for a second. So what we're going to do is take a jump forward and run back. So ready? Jump forward and run back. If you don't like that for whatever reason, I totally get it. Then you can just march high knees forward and run it back. Big breath in, press off your toes, land toe heel. Use the glutes as you land. Booty back. Nice. Let's just do 4 more. Take it back. 3 to go. Take it back. Last 2. Take it back. And 1 more. By the time you're at the back of your mat, I want you to stay there and jump rope in place. Nice. Woo! Awesome job. Amazing. All right. So let's find some Smurf jacks. Remember what those are? I don't know why they're called that. So we're going to take our elbows together. So open, close, open, close. Elbows are parallel to the shoulder height. And you're kind of in this little squatted chair. Open, exhale, breathe, exhale. 8, 7, 6, last 5, elbows up, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High plank mountain climbers. Palms are under your shoulders. Friends, you can go slow here. If you want, take it fast. Whatever you want. Woo! Keep the breath going. This is the last one. And then we come up. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pop up in 2, jumping rope in 1. Come on up. Whew. Now let this jumping rope be your active cool down. We're slowing it down. We're still moving. Just getting the blood to not pool. You know, all the things. Making it safe. Getting it safe. Just travel your mat. Take some deep breaths. Nice. Now let's pause. Pause in center. Take your feet wide. Take a big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. We're just going to do this about 4 more times. If you're still in movement, that's fine. Do what you need to cool down. 2 more. Big breath. Big breath. Actually, 2 more right here. Fill up. Complete exhale. And 1 more. Fill up. Complete exhale. Inhale, rising up, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Still moving the body. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, friends. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. And forward fold, release. So you've got some sculpt coming up. If you want, grab your weights. I'm gonna grab 5s. You can grab your lighter ones, your heavier ones, whatever you need. Come on up into your chair pose. So again, sitting down and back. Now if we have the weights, elbows are wide. Cool. So the hinge comes from the hips, not the back, not the waist. Sit down and back, and then hinge forward, long spine. The weight's hanging with the palms face in. It's a reverse fly. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, squeeze your butt, press your feet down, open up. Breathe and squeeze. Breathe and squeeze. Exhale for the lift. Double check in here that your back isn't rounding. That will often give you more back pain, yeah? So keep the spine long. If you need to upright it, I understand. But squeeze the butt. Bring the belly to the spine. Use your breath. 8, 7, 6, just 5. Last 4. Just 3, soft elbows, 2, and 1. Bring your palms down, hug your palms, your weights by your ribs with your elbows high, shoulders down your back. Sit deep, take a breath in, and tricep kickback, breath out. Exhale and press the weights back. Inhale slowly to your hips, exhale, press. Breathe, press, breathe, press. Now this might be a doozy on the shoulders. You can always grab lighter weights, or your heavier weights if you want them, or no weights at all. We want to keep the elbows high and extend the palms, the wrists back. Little fingers to the sky for 8, 7, 6, last 5, just 4, woo, last 3, just 2, and 1, hands to your heart. Yes. Find a nice standing upright position. We're going to start with the left leg. Take your feet hips a distance apart, shoulders hang down your back. With your left leg, so it's actually looking like the opposite. And here I'll do my left, which my right was supposed like your left. Lift your heel up, so it's a kickstand deadlift. So that heel's up, and the hips are going to go back for that deadlift. So slowly send the booty back, and bring the weights along your side, and then squeeze up, bringing the hips forward. So it's not about how low the weights go. It's about how far back you can get your butt to go, and then bring it back forward. So as you lower, your right hamstring and glute should be feeling a little stretch. And then you're just really building up, pressing the toes down, and finding your breath. Solid long spine, again, always. Squeeze to the top, booty back, and then send it forward. Nice. 8 more, taking your time. We'll kickstand a foot here. 7, 6, 5. Make sure you're using your core and navel to spine. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, nice. So your left foot can plant down. So still with your feet hips a distance apart, stagger your steps so that your left leg comes back a little bit, but you can plant both feet firmly. Try to pull the hips forward and take those weights, or no weights is fine, up above your about shoulder height, but you can have them down a little. We're just going to alternating press, 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 press. Squeeze your butt and make the core do some work here. And the core it's sneaking it in because we're doing the alternation here, and it's making the balance go off, which makes the core have to do some work. So just a nice extension at the top. Double check that you're using your shoulders to press the arms rather than lifting the neck for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, hands to your heart. Nice, nice, nice. So your left foot was back. Take a breath in. And then exhale, just step it all the way back to a crescent lunge with your heel lifted. Hips are still forward with the back heels high. And you either have your weights hang or you can bring them into heart with the elbows wide. We're going to work on lunges. So take the left knee, dip it towards the ground, and lift it back up. Dip and squeeze, dip, and squeeze. The front knee is staying stacked over the ankle. The back leg is doing that work. Lengthening the quad and squeezing and contracting. Yes, just 4, 3, hips stay level, 2, stepping forward in 1. So we're gonna take it down and then step it up. Take it down and back and step it up. Now, if you want, you can let the weights hang here, shoulders down your back. We're gonna add on to this right here. So take it down, stay low, like a chair squat step. Take it down and back and then rise up. We've been doing these with sliders on our Fridays. Here we go without the sliders. Maybe a weight in your hand, maybe not, but we're doing our lunges and they are effective. Yeah? Woo! Let's go 4 more. And that's 1 right there. 3 more. 2 more. Stay low. Make it effective. 1 more. We'll land back in our crescent lunge. Take it back. Nice. Okay, friends, this time weights hang. We are going to step off our back toes in a bit of an airplane pose. And if you don't like this, feel free to stay in crescent lunge. A narrow row right here, breath in. Exhale, bring the elbows up high. Reach, squeeze, reach, squeeze. Otherwise, you're hovering that leg. Use your glute to squeeze and lift the leg and the hamstring. Try to level your hips, strong on that standing leg. You've got 8, 7, 6, really squeeze the shoulders in the back. 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Whew. Land your toes, weights down, find a high plank. Woo! And then bring your left palm 1 inch forward from your shoulder, open up into a side plank, taking your heels to the left, right arm to the sky. So stagger your feet so your right foot's a little bit in forward of your left. It's a thread the needle, breath in, and then squeeze wrap underneath you, lift both heels so your hips are parallel to the ground, and then open up. Press and open. Squeeze, lift your heels so you're rotating on the balls of the feet. Last 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got this. 4, 3. I should have said you can always have 1 knee down. 2, still get some rotation. 1, hold your side plank, breathe in, lift your hips. Chaturanga Dandasana, take it or leave it. Plant your palm, float through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, friends, 1 more time on the other side. We've got this together. You're amazing. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, hop, or float, top of your space. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold, breath out. Grab your same weights or different weights. Inhale, chair. Utkatasana. Elbows wide, palms face in. Sit back in the booty, hinge forward. Let your weights hang, palms face in, breath in. Reverse fly, breath out. Breathe, exhale. Breathe, exhale. I like this shape a lot if you're sitting at a computer all day. It's really challenging you to reverse that hunched over posture. Squeeze, elbows soft. Squeeze the butt, kind of a compound movement. We got the arms, the shoulders. We've got the butt doing a lot of work with the legs, the hammies. Nice. 8, 6, 4 more. 3, bring your palms by your ribs in 2. Last 1. Woo! Shoulders down your back. Bring those weights in so the heads are up and down. Palms face your body, your ribs. Nice. Tricep kickbacks. Think of elbows high, shoulders squeezing. Breath in. On your exhale, press back. Inhale, lower, exhale, press. Breathe, press, breathe, press. You got it. Little fingers to the sky. Sit in the heels. Squeeze your butt. Nice job. 8, 7, 6, just 5. Last 4 and 3. Sit a little deeper. 2, hands to heart in 1. Boom. Or switch out your weights like I am. Go ahead and rise up to standing. You're amazing. Okay, we've got our staggered kickstand deadlift, this time lifting the right toes. You got it. Feet or hips width distance apart. Weights down your back. It's the opposite side from last time. We're going to lower to a hinge and squeeze and press it up. So lower and lift. Nice. So we're lengthening the left hamstring glute and rising to the top. Send the booty back. Hugging the inner thighs. Woo. It's a hot day here. I am dripping sweat. I'm working hard. Navel to spine. Make sure your core is working. That's going to protect your back. Make sure you can feel the butt squeezing. Nice. Last 8, 7, 6. Find some sweet balance here. 5, 4, 3. You've got it. Just 2 more. And 1. Whoo. All right. Bring your feet hips width and then take your right foot back. So you've got the staggered legs, shoulders down your back, elbows are either forward or kind of down. We're going to alternate punch up. Take a breath. When you're ready, start to punch up to the sky, straight up, press. So you want to get a full extension from your arms. You got it. Without hyperextending your elbows. 8, 7, 6, last 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Hands to heart. Nice. Take a breath in, crescent lunge, breath out, right foot steps back. Shoulders are over your hips, weights are at your heart. Double lunge, bend the right knee towards the ground, and then lift straight up. So dip and rise, dip and rise. See if you can feel a little squeeze in the right butt cheek. Left knee is nice and solid. Make sure you're pressing your left foot into the ground. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your weights hang. We're going to step up to our lunge. So step forward and then step back. Do that reverse lunge with the dip and forward. Heel stays high. Left foot stays grounded. See if you can focus on really setting up your alignment. Now let's add on, stay low, chair, back, then up. Take it low and stay low. Take it back and rise. You've got it, breathe. Whew. And lift. Nice, heel stays high. Left foot stays solid. Left side is solid. 4 more. Woo. 3, friends. Hug your inner thighs. 2 to go. Nice work. 1 more. Last one. Woo. Crescent lunge. All right. Now from here, narrow rows. You can either keep your foot grounded, hinge, weight stays in, squeeze, squeeze, or hover the back leg using right glute, right hamstring to lift, level hips, and pump and pull. Open heart, belly to spine. 8, 7, 6, 2, and 1. Woo. Take it down to a plank. Step your left foot back. Bring your right palm about an inch forward of your shoulder. Side plank, left palm to sky. Stagger your feet, left foot is front. We're going to thread the needle. Go ahead and reach your left arm under you. Pivot so both heels are high, hips are level. And then pivot, open up. You squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. Nice. 8. Whew. 7. Take your time. 6. 5. Last 4. 3. Level your hips at the top there. 2. Last 1. Hold your side plank. Lift your hips. Breathe in. Chaturanga Dandasana. Breath out. You can skip it if you want. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Amazing. Woo. Nice. Take a big breath in. Let a big breath go. Inhale, hinge forward to your high plank. And then exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Yeah. So we've got some back work. Posterior chain. Core is always snuck in. Untuck your toes, reach your arms forward. Swimmers. So this is your breath in. Kind of hover. And as you exhale, squeeze and swing your arms down by your sides. Lift your heart up. Keep your neck soft so your gaze is past your nose, forward and down. Inhale to lengthen, reach out, biceps by the ears. Exhale, squeeze and press belly into the ground, palms by your side. Inhale, get long and lower. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Breathe and squeeze. Breathe and exhale, squeeze and lift. Maybe you hover those toes off the ground. Maybe you even get your thighs an inch or so off the ground. Last 8. 7. Work on getting your spine long. Reach through the crown of your head. 5. 4. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Reach it out, hold it out, reach forward, get long, reach the crown of your head forward. Let's flutter, kick, swim, arms forward, feet forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're done. Woo! Maybe you use your forearms as a little pillow for your forehead. Shimmy your hips side to side. You can even rock your forehead side to side. Some deep breaths, open mouth, exhales, release heat in the body. Whew. Nice, nice, nice. When you're ready, bring your palms by your shoulders and slowly press up to tabletop pose. All right, so our fire hydrants, it's a compound movement, a hydrant and a bird dog. We're gonna start with our left leg. Make sure your palms are right under the shoulders. Lift the left knee out to a hydrant. Squeeze it back down and then press your leg back long. Use the glute max to lift. So knee to knee, hydrant, knee to knee, extend. Knee to knee, hydrant, knee to knee, extend. We're staying on the left leg. Shoulders staying over your wrists. Get a nice lift to the side and then an extension. So you're using your glute med really for that hydrant shape to lift out laterally. And the glute max to get that extension. And more than just the length back, it's a little lift back. 8, 7, 6, last 5, level your shoulders over your wrists. Last 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Woo, nice. Now a child's pose might feel good right now. Just stretch it out a little bit. And we're coming into the right leg. So again, palms under the shoulders, breath in. And as you exhale, hydrant, right knee to the side, knee to knee, and then extend your right leg behind you. Knee to knee, hydrant, knee to knee, extend back. I'm gonna open and kick. Whew. Nice. Now really using the core here, squeeze the navel to the spine. Level balance off your shoulders. Use your muscle, lift that leg out for that hydrant. Kick and lift that leg straight back using your glute max, squeeze at the top. We've got 8 more, 7 more, 6, last 5. Keep it going, almost there. 3, 2, last one out. And kick. Woo, okay. Child's pose. If it didn't feel good before, it might feel good this time. All right, when you're ready, take water breaks whenever. Class is almost over, but we've got to get a little core. So shimmy to your sit bones, lower to your back. It's a little froggy crunch. So it's like a mini crunch. Take your feet together and your knees wide. So Supta Baddha Konasana, but you can kind of press the feet, use the glutes to have the knees sort of up. But it's from our back, of course, elbows wide, interlace your fingers behind your back. Now we usually have a nice little natural arch in our back. That's great, but I want you to draw the back best you can into the mat. Think belly button straight to the ground. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, it's a lift, just a little lift from sternum to navel. It's that micro isolated space. Down, up, down, and up. Exhale as you lift. Press your feet together. And avoid pressing and lifting and crunching into your neck or using your palms or shoulders to press your neck up. Really isolate navel straight to the earth. And then just lift from sternum to your belly button and down. These are really effective, micro, and amazing. And we've got just 8, 7, keep pressing your feet together, 6, 5, belly button in the ground, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, best one, squeeze and release. Maybe take your arms overhead, take your feet wide, you can shimmy your hips side to side, take a big breath in, let a big breath go. Nice, let's stretch our back and get some more glute work snuck in. Bridge pose, set your feet hips a distance apart. And knees are over the ankles. If you ever have knee pain, make sure you're pressing your feet down, but you can always take your feet a little bit more forward if that feels better for you. Shoulders down your back, palms into the ground, breath in. And exhale, squeeze your butt, lift your hips to the sky, chin off of chest. Make sure you keep your gaze at the sky. Even if you close your eyes, we just don't want to look side to side and potentially leave room for injury in the neck. So squeeze your butt, lift your hips a little higher, maybe walk your shoulder blades underneath you. Just take a moment here to stretch the core and open the heart. Press little toe and big toe into the mat. Make sure your knees stay tracking forward, hips with distance apart. And chin draws up towards the crown of your head. So you're getting length of the neck, but you can have that natural arch lifted. Squeeze the butt, lift your heart a little higher. Take a big breath in. And then stay up here, squeeze the butt, breath out. Now to change this nice core stretch to our glutes, we're just gonna lift and lower the hips. So tap the booty to the ground and squeeze straight back up. Tap, squeeze, tap, squeeze. Now think of, especially if your low back's crunching, think of drawing your spine forward towards the bottom of your mat. So you're not dumping into the shoulders, make some room there. You can press your forearms in the ground if that helps. Get that lift, squeeze the butt. Think of our fists inside of the butt cheeks as you lift to the top. 8 more, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, hold it up, and 2, and 1, hold it up. Shift the weight to your left foot, march your right knee up at 90 degrees, plant your right foot down, lift your left foot up, and then switch side to side. It's glute bridge marches, or just bridge marches, definitely glutes. Keep the knees bent, the toes flexed and active. Get that little squeeze here while holding the hips up. This is it, just 8, 7, 6, yes, glute max, 5, glute med and men are working here too to stabilize the hips. Last 4, 3, hips a little higher, last 2, Hold it up on one, feet down, breath in. And exhale, lower your upper back, mid back, and low back to the mat. Whew. All right. Go ahead and take your feet wide and just windshield wiper your knees side to side a little bit here. You can take cactus arms or teed out arms nice and wide. Big breaths in and out. Awesome job today. When you're ready, just slowly let your knees fall over to the right side. Look up or to your left. Stretch out the left side body. Shoulders soft out of your ears. Maybe you take your right foot on top of your left thigh if you want a little more intensity. Otherwise, just leave them off at the sides, wide edges of your mat. It's an opportunity to cool down your body. Starting to, again, find some softness. Preparing to switch sides, gently draw your gaze to the sky and just windshield wiper your knees if you want to a couple of times again. Otherwise, release your knees to the left side. Both shoulders stay glued to the earth. You can look up or to your right this time. Maybe taking that left foot on top of your right outer thigh if you want some more intensity in the stretch. Otherwise, don't. And when you're ready, friends, bring your knees back through center, hips width distance apart, both hip points in the ground. Take your right ankle, cross it over your left thigh. And then maybe keep your left foot grounded or draw your left knee in towards your chest. Flex both toes and just breathe. Breathe through any of the noise, the chaos in the mind or that's around you in your room, and just find yourself deep within concentration of your breath and then your body. When you're ready, gently release and switch sides, left ankle over right thigh. Maybe you draw your right knee in towards your chest, stretching into that left hip even more. Flex your toes. Shoulders soft, melting to the mat. Part your teeth, let your jaw, muscles, cheek muscles, let everything feel soft and spacious. Give it a little room. Back off the brow frown, just give it some lightness. When you're ready, unwind, knees to chest, and then maybe you find your happy baby right here. Grab the outer edges of your feet, or maybe even your inner arches, whatever feels good. You can switch it up. Playfully rock gently side to side. A little bit 11. Maybe you even make a smile. Just use those muscles to smile a little bit. Play, laugh, because it always ends up making us feel better. And then gently draw your knees to your chest when you've had enough. Give yourself a squeeze, maybe bow your chin in towards your knees, and then release Shavasana. Take up some space. Take your heels wider than your hips, shoulders down your back, palms up, or you can bring them to your body. Maybe you rock your head gently, gently side to side a couple times, a little massage. And just settle in somewhere that feels good. Let your inhale expand your abdomen, your chest, rise and widen. And let the exhale just breathe in a sigh of relief. And as we start to close this practice today, if you'd like a gentle neck stretch, feel free to join me. Otherwise, just stay for another moment or so in your Shavasana. If you want a neck stretch, take a big deep breath in. And on your exhale, gently release your right ear towards the right side of your mat. No force or strain, just finding a nice gentle space to where you can settle in for a moment and feel a little bit of openness across the left side of your neck. Then use your inhale breath to slowly guide your gaze back towards the sky. And your exhale breath to gently release your left ear now towards the left side of your mat. You don't have to touch again. Let it feel good, not forced. Take a moment for a round of breath here. And then on your next inhale, drawing your gaze back towards the sky. Open mouth, sigh it out. And if that didn't feel deep enough, take one more deep breath in through your nose, fill up, part your lips, sigh your breath out. Nice. And gently bring some movement back to your fingers, your toes, your wrists, your ankles, your forearms, your shins and calves. Then maybe take a big good morning stretch if that feels right. I always love that. Maybe arch your low back, open and close your mouth a little bit. Oh, the knees to your chest, a little squeeze. And then gently let your knees loll off to your favorite side. Hopefully your eyes can stay closed, if not heavy and hazy. And then when you're ready, I could linger here longer, but when you're ready, support yourself up to a comfortable seat. Take it hazy, lazy, closed eyes, whatever feels just right. And sit nice and tall and comfortably. Maybe bring your hands together, maybe towards your forehead, the third eye space, the light of intuition, the space of deeper knowledge, the spirituality part of your practice, whatever you want to call it. I just want to thank you for your time here, and a friendly reminder to smile, breathe, and go slowly. I drop my chin into my chest and release my thumbs to my heart, from my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you.